Hello, everybody. It's Thursday. We're going to be thoughting.
Got lots of thoughts today. Both sides of the fence here.
Both sides of the table.
Yeah.
Sometimes y'all don't know that we're in the same room, but we really are.
We really, really are.
Good gosh, I'm trying to... There we go. That's a little better. I don't know. Lighting's weird today. It's fine.
Oh, I think that one's probably a little high up.
You're fine.
Okay.
You're great. You ready?
I'm ready.
Hello, everybody. This is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together,
we are PM Artist Studio.
Please do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. That is the only way that I know that you are here. That's it. That's how I know. And then I can say hello to you. If you're watching in replay, we love you just the same. We really, really do. I cannot express that enough. But if you would let us know down in the comments below that you were here and what you like to see. That's what we would like for that. Thumbsy upsies if you haven't done that. That is greatly appreciated as well, especially here at the beginning when you are watching live, but also greatly appreciated if you're doing it in replay, because the thumbsy upsies is one of the things that the YouTubes likes very much. That and long comments.
Yes.
Yes. And sharing. Share this. Yes. There, that's a little, you do the thumbsy upsy and then you do the share thing. Let's say hello to everybody. Got quite the crew here. Woohoo! All right, here we go. We've got a seminal mind. That is Sue. Acme is here. Apome, that's April. Aunt Beck's Creations, that's our Becky. Our other Becky. We've got two Beckys, y'all. But our other Becky usually works on Thursdays, so she'll be here in replay. Alice Goes Nomad is here. Aunt Beck. Okay, Barbara. Hello. Carmen's Crafty Creations. Hello, Carmen. I believe you were over in Diane's. That's Diane the Messy Palette,
Oh.
Diane. Love her. Carrie Griffiths, that's Carrie the Crafter. Cheryl's here. Cookie Wookie, that's Mo. Darcy, Eddie. Eddie makes art. That's Darcy's with Mixed Adventures with Mixed Media. Those are our, mod people. They're gonna handle business. Gray Like Gray, Griffin Chill, that's Rhonda. Hoarder Papercraft, it's Mimi. Jenny. We got the Jenny with an I and Jenny with a Y. Yuta's here. Lydia, Margie, Mel. Y'all, we're going to get our eyes. Brad and I just want y'all to know. Sorry about that, Mel. This is an eyeball situation. Painting again, that's Sandy. Panka, Rosemary K. And I think it's Henny. We discussed this. I probably still don't have it right. One of these days. Sophia's here. Sepha, Steph, Susan Dufresne. Yay. SWL, that's Sherry. Tosh is here. Tegan, the Shelley Studio, that's Margot. And Vanessa. Welcome all. If I missed you, please give me extra pinky hello hands like Jose did. Hello, Jose. And I'll get you hello. Hello, Anne. Oh, by the way, I was notified that it was Jackie Lubeck who we forgot her birthday. So happy birthday, Jackie Lubeck. And then it's Anina, I believe. Her birthday is was yesterday or today. So.
Well, we apologize. Happy late birthday. Or happy early.
We do, yeah. All right. I've been, there's something, I'm having kind of, almost allergy asthma-y thing. I've just been chesty today.
Oh, my nose is just, I feel like I'm going to start sneezing.
Anyway. All right, y'all. Thursday Thoughts is going to be read by me. Let's see if I can get through this without, Brad's like, hold it together, woman. Because, I work on these and I get real, y'all.
He's emotionally invested.
Y'all know. I told him that y'all know. Thursday Thoughts. When knowing better isn't enough. That's the title. There's a quote we keep returning to that feels especially relevant right now. And y'all know this because I love this dude. Education makes you know better. Enlightenment makes you be better. That was from Sun M. Cho. Continues to echo in our hearts and our minds. Lately, we've seen firsthand how difficult it can be when someone is confronted, whether by facts, lived experiences, or just the mention of an idea, and their response is to dig in deeper, to lash out, or to deny. This is a textbook example of cognitive dissonance. Sorry. It's a different thing.
It is.
The mental discomfort someone experiences when they're holding on to beliefs that come into direct conflict with reality or new information. So, voices like Angela from Park Rose Permaculture, Godless Gardener, and Dan McClellan, a PhD scholar of the Bible and religion, who regularly and respectfully dismantles falsehoods about scripture and belief, have helped us. And I know I've sent this, those of you that see my Facebook page or I engage with, I send y'all links to these people quite often, have helped us see this, how this plays out, not just culturally, but interpersonally. They all speak from lived experience, scholarship, or both, and their work is a lifeline for those trying to sort through the noise. So, but here's the thing. Removing and blocking folks who are acting in bad faith, whether they realize it or not, is not a punishment. It's a protective action. It's about maintaining the integrity of space rooted in care, community, and shared purpose. People are not removed because of their politics. They are not removed because of their behavior. They are removed because of their behavior. Disrespectful, antagonistic, or hateful attitudes, whether overt, passive-aggressive, undermine the kind of environment we are working hard to cultivate. Sometimes a person's political beliefs may align with the behavior that gets them removed, but let's be clear. It's the way people treat others, the unwillingness to engage in good faith, and disruption of community trust that leads to those decisions. We don't take it lightly. We don't do it out of spite. We do it because we value what we're building together, and we know what it takes to protect that. Perhaps this can be a catalyst for deconstruction, for waking up and finally asking, wait, what do I actually believe? Why? And how is that being perceived by my community? That's the moment that matters. But it has to come from within. As much as we love our friends, family, and community members, we can't make someone confront their own internal contradictions. We can't deconstruct for them. We've tried. It doesn't work. So, what do we do? What do we do with that pain? We make art. That's what we do. We create not just to reflect the world's injustices, but also to grieve the losses we felt. Losses we've felt connections, beliefs, and the people we thought would be there with us. Our creative practice has become a space where truth, expression, and healing coexist. It's how we move forward. There's a TED Talk by Amie McNee. This was sent to me by one of y'all. I really appreciate it because it was a wonderful one, and I passed it along to P.
And I loved it too.
The case for making art when the world is on fire, and she says something that hits deep. And I have all these links down below, y'all. Everybody that I've talked about. Art is our protest, our comfort, our history, our resistance. In moments of despair, confusion, or rage, it's the act of creating that allows us to transform what feels unbearable into something meaningful, something lasting, something honest. We are building a community rooted in shared values, kindness, clarity, social justice, and a commitment to truth, even when it's uncomfortable. That's not exclusionary, it's aspirational. And there's room for everyone who's willing to grow in that direction. So let's keep showing up. Let's keep creating. Let's stay open, even when it hurts. And let's not just know better. Let's be better.
I love it. I really love it. I wrote that down on my thing that Mariah was printing up for me today. But in kind of the same, I found this Bob Marley quote when I was looking up synonyms and antonyms for, loyalty, justice, and the great American way. This was a quote that was there. It says, and it's by Bob Marley: "The greatness of a man is not in how much wealth he acquires, but in his integrity and his ability to affect those around him positively." And I think that is just another way of saying exactly what Mariah just said.
This is more clear, concise. I like to go on a little bit.
Absolutely. And I want to read the Fifth Amendment to you. I don't, we know kind of, yes, part of the Bill of Rights. Okay, yeah, I know that. But to absolutely no, I didn't. I had to look this up. So I thought it'd be a good thing to share. And it's also on my paper, and I'm going to do some collaging today. So just, get ready. "No person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless on a presentment or indictment of a grand jury, except in cases arising in the land or naval forces or in the militia when in actual service in time of war or public danger. Nor shall any person be subject for the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or limb, nor shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself, nor be deprived of life, liberty, or prosperity without due process of law, nor shall private property be taken for public use without just compensation." That's the Constitution. I ain't making this stuff up.
She didn't just Google that.
Here, yeah, you can.
You can.
Now this one's from Carl.
She did Google it to get it, but
I did Google it, but you can also make sure that I got it right. I cut and paste, so I feel pretty good about it.
You feel good about that?
I do.
Okay.
Sometimes I clip off things, but
I do too. I'm like, that doesn't seem right.
And this is from Carl Sagan, and I think this was in Facebook. I don't know where I found this, but we've arranged a global civilization in which most crucial elements, transportation, communications, and all other industries, agriculture, medicine, education, entertainment, protecting the environment, and even the key democratic institution of voting, profoundly depend on science and technology. We have also arranged things so that almost no one understands science and technology.
Yeah.
This is a prescription for disaster. We might get away with it for a while, but sooner or later, this combustible mixture of ignorance and power is going to blow up in our faces.
Yeah.
And I should have written down the date, but this was a while back. I mean, Carl Sagan's been dead for what, 20 years?
Yeah. Yeah. Probably.
Yeah. And it's from The Demon Haunted World. Science has a Candle in the Dark. I have not read that particular book, but certainly on my list. All right.
You want to go topside?
I think so. Yes, I think so.
Now she's going to put that to paper, the paper to paper and make some collage. That's how that thing works.
Well, now I do have these quotes here.
From Lynn. Thank you.
Yes. And we didn't, I got them.
Okay, so announcement to all this is volume 2 of the postcards are out. I'm going to go topside so you can kind of show those. And then I plan on, you see that, Darcy? You see that? I printed it out. That's not in the thing because Darcy just sent that to me and it's so beautiful and it goes with everything and P might do something with it.
Yeah.
Careful, you send me some. We might use it.
Yeah, I might put my thorns on it.
I get thorny.
I've been interviewing my thorns on different things.
Anyway, so volume 2 is out. Those are free downloadables. Hopefully y'all are, downloading them, putting them to postcards and sending them off to people. Letting them know, who's it, what's it.
We're fixing to get ready to do that.
I hope that you guys even use these postcards to send to your representatives that are doing what you want them to do, that are standing up and
thanking them
being
for their
heard. Stand up and be heard, y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
Because just as much as we gripe at people, we should let the ones know that are doing a good job, that we see it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, well, this was a good batch, I think.
Mm-hmm.
A really good batch. I just love this page. I just envision this as being, you know, the basis for another patriotic postcard. I think these turned out great. And here's another one, and I may just go ahead and cut that one out because I think that might work well with some of my sentiments that I have. And yeah, that. Okay, now explain this thing down here, Mariah. What is that about?
Now that's a QR code, and if you scan it with your phone, it'll take you to the playlist of all of these videos that we have been doing in honor of the hashtag Makers Art is Patriotic, because it is patriotic as Americans for us to, you know, be able to do what we're doing right now, which is, you know, voicing our resistance.
Absolutely, and pointing out things that may or may not be evident. I don't know.
It's, you know, it's one of those things where there's been much discussion on, you know, whether we should. I am happy that we have spoken up, and we will continue to do so, because the number of people that have said, thank you, this means a lot to me. I will hope that more people do this, because the more of us that do these little actions add up.
And more people have come into the fold rather than left. And
I think even the ones, I hope that, you know, the ones that have left of their own
volition,
or whether we have said, hey, sorry, that's enough. I don't know, maybe that's a moment. I don't know, but that's not my job. No. My job is to help y'all, like, that do show up, feel safe, honored, heard, and loved upon. If you don't spread the love, I don't want you here. That's it. That's really it.
It's pretty
and it
simple.
Isn't about not agreeing with us. It's about spreading the love.
And being nice about it.
Yeah.
Okay, and I don't think there's any, I don't understand. Now, I do have some today that may offend some
She's
people.
getting a little more prickly.
And that's just
frustration.
As it is, you know, you're entitled to be offended, and, you know, get your pearls out and clutch them. I've been wearing mine a lot here lately. I haven't needed to clutch a lot, but, you know. Yeah.
I have them just in case.
I've got it covered just in case I need to.
One should have them, especially when out in public.
Said, do you have a preference on which one of these you like? I said, well, one of them is capitalized and one of them isn't. I think they should both have.
Yeah, so they both made it in.
Both made it in, and then we have this really nice job of where have all the flowers gone. And I was looking at, I don't know if y'all know this about, it's called Syracuse. I don't know, it's where you can get some really cool pins and shirts and stuff.
Now, have you made sure that that's not, you need to be careful about.
No, I've ordered from these guys forever.
I tell you, she gets
I used to get a catalog like 20 years ago.
Okay, good. Legit company.
It is a legit company.
I can't tell me how many times she's had to get a new credit card or whatever because, you know.
Yeah.
She has shopped on some questionable online
Yes, I'm a lot more circumspect about my pushing the button these days. Because, you know, you get those little things over on the side on Facebook. Like, that's what gets me in trouble.
It does.
Every time. Every time. I don't know if I love this one yet. I might do some more to that one. But I think that this one is just spot on. I love this one a lot.
Oh, thank you, Sophia.
And Mariah, she went ahead.
And, all right, and I know I've missed a bunch of y'all. If you want some, please give me some extra pinky hello hands. I'll get you helloed. I know some folks came in and I probably missed you. Thumbsy upsy stuff.
This is her blue flower here. That wasn't necessarily mine.
No, that one just kind of it got away from us.
It went awry. Let's just leave it at that and say, yeah, okay.
Here, why don't you put the real one next to it?
I think this is great. I still want to put
here, put
and
that.
I have to oh yeah, here's the real deal. And let me tell you what, y'all might think that this is easy getting this butter on here. It is not. It takes talent to do it, and it takes practice. Don't give up after you've mucked up the first one.
It's best to like get it down, like practice.
Yeah.
Before you go to the real thing.
Yes, definitely.
That was my third try. Because I did a few before it.
Yes.
Or 2 before it. That was the third, I think. Yeah. And then she told me, so I had the reason.
Yeah, she has.
There's a lot of things.
Yeah, there's a lot of things.
I don't know if we want to run through this.
Okay, so this one is not finished, so I need to cut that one out. Yeah, I'll just keep this whole page because these are all things that need stuff on top of them. And this one needs something.
Oh, and Cheryl, Cheryl's in volume 2, so it's PM Artist Studio, Ann Lar, and Cheryl. Now, again, if y'all have postcards, keep them coming. I will make as many volumes as I need to for y'all. And we will list as many of them as we possibly can. So if you do want...
Okay, so this is Ann's.
I know, and she was about to toss that one, and I love it. I love that it's not perfect. Like, she's like, it wasn't perfect. I love it.
Oh, I do too.
I like that it's not perfect.
I like
it. Says, hey.
Yes.
I worked on this.
I love it too. I'm going to do something with that one because I really, pardon me, do like it a lot. Okay, I love this. I think they should have to pass a literacy test.
It seems right. I think, you should at least be able to pass the same one that the folks that
are becoming citizens. Hey, I've looked at some of that. I don't think I could pass it.
But, I'm not running for office either. But I think it should be part of the thing. Like, before you can put your paperwork in or anything.
Reader. This is Mark Twain quote. He was a salty sucker. Reader, suppose you were an idiot, and suppose you were a member of Congress. Oh, but I repeat myself.
Also found out that, a little sad about this, but Mark Twain was a eugenicist.
What is that?
Like, Elon Musk and some of them others that, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of a...
Oh, that is disappointing. A lot of our heroes have feet of lead in certain departments. And that includes our founding father, George W. Washington. Freedom is not free. Amen, sister. And isn't that the truth? And we forget that. And this is what...
These are by Ann Lar. If y'all want to see her put these together...
so angry about...
Check her channel out.
People saying, oh, I'm just so tired of this divisive history thing. Well, just get over it. There's a lot of history there that was not pleasant. We did some horrible things as a country.
Mm-hmm.
We have condoned horrible things in other countries. And it is true. And if you don't believe it, you just need to read a little bit more. Plan to protest. We the people have had enough.
She made those stamps.
It.
She made those stamps. Those are stamps that she carved. I
know.
Hey, Ann Lar, she's...
Well, she needs to share those. I'd like to stamp those around hither and yon. Then I wouldn't have to bother
If only
Mariah.
we knew some people to, be able to turn things into stamps.
Yeah. How about that?
Sometimes
I really,
things happen over here.
I don't know if I like the triangle.
Yeah?
Be the solution. Amen, sister.
Oh, maybe Ann will allow us to do like a little one-off thing. I don't know if we'd be able to put those in the shop at this moment, but maybe she would allow us to do a little one-off to just have here. If she'd be cool with that.
I just think it's a really good message to send. And this is just beautiful. I just love this. It just takes me back to my one journal.
And then I think she used, Anne, what was it was some kind of book or like, from your Sierra Club or that's the background. I think that's where it came from or something like that. She uses a lot of her mail. She's a collager in that way.
Well, I love that. I think that is just...
Hello, Miriam.
And what I like about some of these, they're like this one. Okay, this is by Cheryl Goodson. Whatever happened to the land of the free? Well, yeah. Be brave with your life. And we the people.
I love Cheryl's. I mean, and it's so interesting to see everybody's different take on things.
And the thing about it is what's wonderful is they haven't gone crazy. You can take this,
yes,
and you can now decorate it and make it into yours. And that's what these are for. Everybody that sends these in says, okay, if somebody wants to cut and paste mine, whatever, I'm good. I'm good with that.
Yeah, next gen, collage material.
Absolutely.
Edibles, y'all.
And I know that's gold.
She said it came from a magazine.
Ah. I love this.
Hi, Ninian.
Peace, happiness, and love. And our little wren carrying a worm. All right, so all of these are available.
Oh, perfect, Cheryl. Perfect.
At PM Artist Studio.
For free. Free download.
For free. Okay, well.
And if y'all have any troubles, I know that certain, I don't know if it has to do with whether or not you have the programs or this, that, the other, but if you do download it and it doesn't download for you, just let me know. I have other ways to get it to you, but obviously that's the easiest. Let's start there and then just let me know. A couple people did, but I think it has to do either with, I don't know, if you're on a mobile device or iPad, I don't know. I haven't really figured out. Just reach out.
And don't ask me about it.
Don't ever ask her about it.
Anything to do with technology is just best. Reference somewhere else.
Look at you. And I also would like to note that I printed these out once again, just on the normal setting on 20-pound, the cheapy copy paper. And I'm quite pleased with it.
Oh, I think the color saturation is absolutely fabulous.
Yeah.
All right, so I've got these cards here. Well, let me read you some of these little things. Now, is this particular thing, is this available to
No.
No.
But I will. Okay, on that note, I would like to go ahead at some point, once we are kind of all done with the sayings and things, I will put together another free download. I don't know if it's going to be by request, because I don't like, when they're not our quotes or, number one, we just kind of have to be careful. Now, we're not making any money off of it, so I doubt that there's a big to-do with it, but just,
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say.
You don't want to infringe on any copyright laws.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think it's on there. It just has L Web.
I think that, yeah, if you have quoted and given credit to the person who made the quote, I think you're fine. And there's also...
And we're not making money off of it.
And we're not making money off of it. And...
but I'll try to make it all formatted pretty and use the one font that she likes so much.
The limits of tyrants are prescribed by the endurance of those whom they oppress. Frederick Douglass, and y'all know who Frederick Douglass was. Rebellion to tyrants is obedience to God. William Penn. And it's also attributed to Thomas Jefferson. They probably ran in the same circles. With reasonable men I will reason. With humane men I will plead. But to tyrants I will give no quarter.
100%.
Nor waste arguments where they will certainly be lost. William Lloyd Garrison. I don't know who that is. I have to look him up. Anywhere, anytime, ordinary people are given the chance to choose. The choice is the same. Freedom, not tyranny. Democracy, not dictatorship. The rule of law, not the rule of the secret police. Tony Blair.
Remember, no matter how angry you may be, any message or comments to your reps should be extra polite and respectful.
Yes.
Thank you, Alice. Agreed.
Absolutely.
Now, I don't know if some of piece that she wants, but again, some of these are art for us internally. Sometimes your art just needs to be made, and you need to be angry and say all the ugly things that you want, so that way it gets out of your system.
And you're not
putting it out any further than
Yes,
just
not-
it's
not-
like when people journal and then they
Not gas-
you know,
gasoline.
you write the angry stuff and the you know, all the, you know, bad thoughts, and then you cover it up with the paint.
Absolutely.
Ours is just
Thank you
downloadable
for bringing
via
that
our
up.
website. I don't know if some of her stuff. She got a little. She's a little prickly today. It's okay.
I am.
Hey, Jen.
We are a nation founded as a rebuke to tyranny, a nation of revolutionaries who refused sovereign reign from afar. Hear me. We're a nation that says, give us your tired, your poor, your huddled masses, yearning to breathe free. A nation built on our differences, guided by the belief that we're all created equal. Michelle Obama. Okay, and here's the Fifth Amendment. This is where I looked it up. Is an old friend and a good friend. One of the great landmarks of men's struggle to be free of tyranny, to be decent and civilized. William O. Douglas. Wish we had him on the court right now. A good deal of tyranny goes by the name of protection. Crystal Eastman. We will oppose and resist tyranny as we will defeat evil. John R. Allen. There is no crueler tyranny than that which is perpetuated under the shield of law and in the name of justice. Montesquieu. Stand up for what you believe in, even if you stand alone. Susan Kassem.
I was Susie. Maybe she wants to go by Susie.
Maybe she likes to go by Susie.
Don't assume.
Tens of thousands of brave Americans died to break the chains of British tyranny so that the principles of our Declaration of Independence could take hold and flourish in the birth of a new nation. Jim Gerlach. Discrimination, no matter how small, is wrong. Support of discrimination, no matter who does it, is wrong. Germany Kent. We need someone who will stand up and speak out for the people who need help, for people who are being discriminated against. And it doesn't matter whether they're black or white, Latino, Asian, or Native American, whether they are straight or gay, Muslim, Christian, or Jews. John Lewis. Don't we miss him?
Hey, I'm going to the thing today. It's good trouble.
Good trouble.
That's right.
That's a good one to end with, isn't it?
It is.
Okay.
I asked P if she wanted to go with me. She says, "What's it like out there?"
You know, I'm a.
She does not do well in the heat.
I'm a.
She's a winter
cool
warrior.
weather patriot.
Cool weather patriot.
I'm waiting for the snow to fly, and I'll be out there with my boots on, shouting and carrying on. Okay, I gotta show you this. This is how I glue. This is the third time. I had enough glue on there that it's pulling off the gesso.
Yeah.
I finally just gave up on that one, but now I did finally get it. I don't know what I did with it. Did with my card that I worked so hard on. Here it is. But I had this on this, and I had it glued down here, and then I was like, no, that's not.
That ain't it.
That well, it was off.
Oh.
And I just kept, and finally I'd messed it up so many times and pulled so much stuff off of it that I had to get a new one of these.
She's techniquing. The back
So, yeah, I think this is going to be a great one to collage onto today.
Okay.
And I love this one. I didn't notice this. This is from all of us.
Yeah. So even back then, super
Even
friendly
back then.
over here at PMR
Yeah.
Studio.
Joyful wishes.
Mm-hmm.
Hot diggity. Okay, well, so I've got stuff together to do this, but I don't know that I want to do this just right at this moment in time. So
Yeah.
we'll just put that back together there and
Right, meow.
carry on.
I'm gonna look to see if there's a
Sally
date on this.
Forth. I don't see one.
You But basically, it's circa 2019. In fact, if you look at the little logo on it, it's PM Art. And I'm just like, I don't like that. PM Art Studio. It just didn't, we are the artists.
Yeah, it became.
Even though the IST create a little, I like the look of PM Art, but it had to be artist.
Okay, well, I think actually I need to do a bit more, roughing up of this in order to, go ahead and put this on here, and then we need to decide on some sentiments, and I've got a load of them here. Now, I've got the whole stand with us. Okay. Let us not know better. Let's be better. I like that one too. I think that's a good one.
And I attribute
the Fifth Amendment might be
and I
good.
attribute that to Sun M Cho, but I'm pretty sure that again, all of those links to the creators that I spoke about today, including Sun M Cho, are in the description box below. I highly recommend go out. I watch them. Pretty much everything that they put out, I probably watch. Well, not always Dan, because sometimes he goes real deep and it is way beyond my skill set of knowledge. So I'm just not there yet. But there are videos of his that I absolutely love and adore because it does. It gets me the knowledge that I understand where I'm at as far as understanding religion, because it can be very complicated. And he's a scholar, so he goes real deep, super nerdy deep, and I'm like, okay, wow, that's more than I needed and can understand, is what I'm trying to say with that. Anyway, what was I saying? Sun M Cho. That quote is attributed to him, but I'm pretty sure that in one of his videos, he kind of alluded to where he got that. I don't know if it was what his takeaway was, or if those words were actually from that person. I just haven't been able to find it, and it wasn't Googleable. That's a word.
Google.
And if y'all watch Sun M Cho, then you would understand that me using whatever terminology I use is acceptable.
It's words. We make them up all the time.
That's what he says. And I'm
I
thank you. I just needed somebody to say
that
it.
was the one. My problem with him is he talks so fast. I can't always.
Yeah.
Get it. But on that one, I watched that one. Making up words.
Yeah.
It ain't something new. They're still doing it. They revise the dictionary and put new words in all the time. And old words mean different things now.
Depends on who you ask.
Depends on who you ask. Yeah.
I don't know that I agree with what you're doing, but it's a process. I understand.
Oh, I certainly hope that you do. I've got some other things here that I've got to bring in. You just calm down and.
So I printed these things.
Hold your horses.
So
there, sister.
Oh, hey, I have. If you need more scrappy bits, look, I got a whole pile. Look what I've been saving over here.
Oh Lord.
You want that?
I don't know.
It feels like it should be with that other stuff. Those are its friends. It seems sad to keep them separated.
They might be yearning for each other.
Look at that. What was I saying? What was I saying?
Like this little jobber here. It's not quite the same red as that. It might have to go. And again, we've got this kind of orangey red with this red, and that's just not.
It's funny. The glue pulled the gesso or the glue plus the gesso started leaching up color out of the postcard is what was happening there.
Oh, is that it?
Or whatever you were trying to glue down, it leached out and then on top of. That's probably the more likely situation. Hello, Anina, and a happy birthday. I don't know if it was today or yesterday, but we have been knowed up by that.
If we missed it, we're sorry.
Yes. Because we were trying to remember whose birthday, and then it was.
And we talked about. I said, I know it's somebody's birthday. I saw it. Just
Yeah. It is today. Wonderful. Ooh, I love that.
And see, I don't know, it's just kind of,
Simple is good sometimes.
sometimes it is. But I think I'm going to muck up the background just ever so slightly. And I think if I can just find my...
It's got texture.
It's got texture.
And she extra textured it.
If I could find my block of sandpaper... I don't know what I did with it. I put it someplace special.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't know. I don't know where it is, but yeah. Okay.
Sherry, we have been talking about Montmartre clear texture gesso forever.
Forever.
Now, she is a believer because she just recently acquired some. I think she said LOL. I think she's very clear on the fact, very clear on the clear gesso that we've been, trying to push for years. And even, I've reached out to Montmartre. They said, thank you. No, thank you. You need to put the hard edge to the bottom and put the soft edges to the middle. I don't think she agrees with me.
Okay.
She says yes, she knew.
Who?
Sherry.
What did
she was joking when she's like, she can't believe that we haven't, told her about the clear jet. Anyway. She knew. She was being funny.
Oh, okay.
I found it very funny. This one doesn't know what's going on. But that's okay.
Okay.
She needs this.
See, the problem herein lies is I want more of my blue showing in one.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And I want it to be diagonal.
Oh, that's what. Well, so flip it. Oh no, I understand. Okay.
I can't. It no worky that way, honey.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Okay, well,
now, I can go ahead and rip this.
There we go. There's always a solution, y'all.
But this is okay down here because this is the bottom of the page. Right?
Yes.
And I want this to be slightly on an angle. And then I think I'll just let Mariah take some inky stuff and muck up the edges. And I'm going to let her glue that down. Because she's a whole lot better at that than I am. And y'all know how painful it is watching me do that kind of stuff. Okay, that's a good one.
You don't want the flag in the background?
I don't think so. I don't know. What do you think?
I kind of liked it, but I'm also a little worried that it may come up through it and then because it's the woody pencil business, and so I think it is gonna reactivate with the glue.
I think that okay.
Cheryl, I'm so excited for you. She ordered her Ara paints today. I think you will be very happy.
I think you will also. I mean, it's just
some good stuff.
Yes.
Oh no, she was talking about from P to me. That's what he was talking about.
Well, here's be ever vigilant, and maybe we can just add some other things to be ever vigilant. Yeah. We messed this bottom part up anyway.
Yeah, and we already have a couple of those, represented in the... She kind of went on she was very vigilante. That was funny. That was meant to be funny.
I kind of like that down there, don't you?
Yeah. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you. Appreciate that.
There, what do you think about that?
I love it. It's kind of like the cat brought you something very patriotic. Sort of how
Hairballs.
sometimes we feel. Be ever vigilant.
Yes, you're walking across the floor.
That's right.
In the dark time of night.
Right. If cats were sending patriotic cards, that's the way it would be.
Now, okay, so I think I need to get this glued down to my substrate.
Yeah,
so.
I am not handling all that business. You
Okay,
need to...
I can do some of this.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not totally like...
It's a statement.
And I do not want to use this because that is... I need to get my... And my other glue is lost.
I don't know what to tell her about all that.
I don't know what happened to it. I swear I do not. And this is super thick gel by what's their names. It will work. Except as a gloss. Oh. Dries clear and shiny. Nay, nay. We already got some of that clear and shiny stuff. Don't necessarily need that, but what's underneath that? Another one. Dries clear and shiny. Okay, I've got two of those.
Well,
How about
in case
that?
you lose one.
I guess so.
Oh, and then for my designers that are here, would you please, if you haven't been over to the design group to review the upcoming designs, please do so. And just, let me know if I need to change anything or do
I'm going to have
anything.
to clean up my water.
Boo, boo, boo.
Okay, I'm going to put the glue on the board. And the reason I use plenty of it is so that I can scoot it around if I need to. If you just have just the right amount on there, it just sticks immediately and you don't have any repositioning ability.
Repositioning abilities.
And repositioning ability is paramount in my world of gluing.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have wonky eyes and
all right, so I want to know from y'all. Okay, so we're going to go get our eyeballs looked at, but I know that they also try to always get you to buy the expensive eyeglasses, but I've also noticed that online they have these. I either want to get a couple of different pairs, so I like to match my outfits because that's just how I roll. I do love these because they have the little, see, they have that turquoise thing on the side. I like that a lot. But I have also seen some people with the ones that have the little magnet thing and you can change out the color of the hoodie dude.
I think that sounds like a terrible idea.
I'm asking the folks in the chat if y'all know about any of that. And if you can give me recommendations or if you could email me with links, that would be extra special, mucho appreciated.
Well, my feeling about it is, of course, you're going to be, you don't have any glasses that you can wear the ones you've got on right now until,
Okay, I made an executive decision to use these little boogers and trim up the edges so that it wasn't all straight and whatever. See, does not look better? You know it does.
No, I don't love it, but yeah, it's going to disappear anyway. It's my feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what else was there? Oh, yeah, I was going to put on some of my string. So I'm going to kind of gather it in a bunch here.
I love their pear eyewear. I don't like the bulk of the frames. I'm a little worried about that too because like I have a little kind of, cheek thing, especially when I smile and stuff, and I don't like it to hit my cheeks. And so I am a little worried about because some of those seem pretty chunky. I don't know that I'm necessarily, yeah. Oh, you're fine, Steph. No worries. Yeah. What should I glue this down with? Do you want me to glue it down with glue stick or something heavier? I'm gonna do glue stick.
I don't know. I'm struggling with my string, so.
Oh, I like the star. I don't know why you didn't trim it out a little better. Like you're just like, nah, it's going down as is.
This is just be very
things I found over here in the pile. And watch, this will turn out to be like one of the best things ever that she makes, and that's what sometimes annoys me because I'm like, I don't know about all of them.
I don't want those strings on interfering with my eye. I kind of have to separate it.
Hello,
out.
Paula.
Paula.
And now, Paula, I have also created a chat, and I don't know, maybe I've missed it. That could completely be my fault, but I don't know that you have responded in the chat that I've created with you, me, and Eddie. So we need to get some things squared away. Because I'm hoping
real serious.
It is serious. We need to get these designer things back on track here, and they wanted to do one together, which is totally fine. We just need to get that like on the books, as they say. I also need to kind of figure out a different layout because there's going to be 4 of us on. I hope it all goes well.
There we go. Look at that.
There we go. Look at that. Now, if you wanted to cover that all with a medium, that probably wouldn't be like a terrible idea. Because I did just glue it down with glue stick, and that doesn't always like stay stuck. And Laura likes mine. I don't know if she's talking about yours or not.
She doesn't like my
I'm just, no, and I shouldn't get in trouble like that. I like the string thing.
It makes me
It kind of looks like the eye has turned into some furry little monster. It's like a little poof up front. She doesn't like that description. Did y'all see that?
Okay, I've got to angle my dangle here. So this is, I'm putting lots of stuff. But I wanted it to have a connection here that a visual as well as a metaphorical connection. To, so that this part doesn't just look like it's like, okay, wow, they just slopped some string on there. But it's like
I think it's kind of nice.
The flag is coming unraveled.
Yeah. or the little vigilant monsters coming unraveled. That didn't make the list that she gave me this morning, so I don't know.
What?
And that was on the that's on that other one. She's come unraveled. But I do need to do that, and I will add that to the one that is going to be the downloadable final version that you can add to the downloadable postcards. Oh, Leandra K. Hello, hello. It's good to see you again.
Okay, I think that's done. Boy, this needs
for this one.
A resting place.
Mm-hmm.
And it weighs about 5 pounds.
You're becoming real art installations, just, this is the stuff that, you see at downtown little weird places and whatnot.
Now, I have some leftover stripes here, which are mighty fine, but we'll have to see how those are going to work in with what else we've got here. Alrighty, what do we have? All right, I really, this needs something.
All right, and Sherry, you said you emailed me, but I haven't seen one. Or did I miss it? Oh, there it is. Never mind. It just came in. Oh, perfect. Thank you.
And I think that this one would be kind of cool on this card. Right here, the greatness of a man. You know that?
Thank you. And I can't even put this under a thing to flatten it yet.
Oh, no.
It
would be stuck to the flattening material.
But I so love it. It's crazy, and it's wonderful. I was worried that maybe we weren't going to get into a volume 3, but it seems that just alone PMR Studio can make it happen. Now, I know some other people are still working on their cards. We're going to be doing this all, throughout July. I do have an idea for August, so we may be moving on to something a little different. Maybe. But yeah, if you have postcards and you want us to include them in the downloadable versions that are over there on our website, like the link that Mo just put, that Mo's Cookie Wookie, in the chat, you can download them. If you have cards and you want to be included in that, email me. You must email me. Because I'm not hunting them down. That's the deal. And if you have questions about how to get involved, either email me or the information is over there on Facebook in our group. That's the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. Because there are some parameters. Is that parameters? Guidelines.
Guidelines, y'all.
Our wishes, envisionment, and all of that for this here project. That looks pretty cool. Kind of Christmassy, but I do love it.
Me too.
This font is called Mom's Typewriter, I think. I believe I probably got it off of dafont.com because that's where I get a lot of my free fonts. That's the other reason that I cannot make money off of any of this, because a lot of those fonts are not necessarily for commercial use. But I figure, again, in this sort of instance, we should be fine. This is,
Yeah, I'm just going to glue down the one part, and then I'm going to let Mariah go ahead and do the fancy cutting and arranging it on a card.
Hey, Carla.
Oh, here, you can be working on this if you would like to. See this?
Uh-huh.
But now I don't have the back.
Well, that was the whole thing. You were supposed to have the back, but if you don't care and you think you can gesso the back without messing up the front,
I'm going to take a chance on that.
All right, take a chance. 1 second.
I live dangerously. Okay. Need my napkin here. Put my brush into the water.
Did I say hello to Gail? Hello, Gail. Carla. Anybody else coming in? Let me know. Thumbsy upsies, y'all. You want it right there, right? Yeah. Okay. At the
yeah,
edge.
where I had the
Yeah, I know. I took it off.
fold, please.
Okay.
It's very important.
Mucho importante.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now.
I'm gonna do my best, woman. No. Well, the Carlisle.
I'm getting wavy paper here.
Yeah, this is copy paper, man. It's
kind of sucky.
It's kind of sucky. But I didn't know if we were going to be using them, you know, for more art, or if that were the case, I would have used the better paper. But I really thought we were just going to glue them down and make them into the ones we were going to. And we were also talking about just like leaving some around town at places, you know, with little
like
notes.
That star because it's not the right color.
I think we need to go. The other place I'd like to go and talk to them, because I think that they would sort of be on board, maybe, is the little farmer's market in Wiley. Or market thing. I don't know if it's necessarily a farmer's market, but it is a marketplace. You know what I'm saying? I've sent you the link before. Remember, and I was like, hey, they have sandwiches and plants and stuff. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, awesome, Margie. Thank you.
Do a better job of cutting out, as Mariah said.
Do you want these funky scissors?
Hmm?
You want the funky scissors?
No.
Okay.
Drop my dead thing on the floor, though. I want them to
Hi, Betsy.
be very pointy. No rounded off stars. I want them to look dangerous.
And you know what? We did have one of those. We gave all of our, because we were kind of over the scrapbooky, you know, paper craft stuff, and we gave it all to the school. And some of that I have had moments where I'm like, we should have kept that bunch. But we did. We had a little star one, and that would have been fabulous. Now, we do have star stamps. That's, in fact, where that little stamp came from. And I don't know if they would meet up as size-wise, because I remember the little punch we had was smaller.
There.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love it. I really wish you would have trimmed that out with my scissor situation.
What?
I just think that, you know, not a straight edge is a nicer way to go. It's a personal opinion.
I'm glad that you
but it's that. One that I wish you would share with me, and we could be personal together in our opinions.
Okie dokie. Work on it.
Do better.
I'll do better. And here's this blackened.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do we got here?
What did Paula miss out on? Oh, flavored peanuts. She'd be all over it. Who are we talking about? See, I hate it when I jump into a conversation.
Let's see, and this is what I wish I had that on some of that shiny stuff.
And Leandra, you need to go over to the shop and check out. We have so much new stuff since you've been here. You need to do some things on your channel. Holler at me. Let me know. I'll hook you up, girl. Ugh, this is very... Can I have a wipey? I don't know why I did that. That was a bad decision. Trying to get the glue off of the hoodie-doo and... Here. Is this what you dreamed upon?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Going to the market. Oh. Okay.
That looks good, Mariah.
Okay.
Now, can you trim off the edges?
Okay.
Por favor.
Do you want me to design the thing for you too?
Do I want you to what?
Design it for you too?
No.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to round off my edges on this just with my scissors.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's going to show up because it's clear.
I'm sorry that I'm missing this because I'm sure it was absolutely hilarious. Yes, P going to the market. Something about peanuts and the type of peanuts that they have there, and then mow through and some things, of course, that are absolutely hilarious that I'm not going to say out loud. Or should I? Let's see.
Okay, well, that's not working out. That's too dark.
All right, here. I don't know if you're going to get this or not. Hopefully you remember what you said. All right, so Mo to Rhonda says, I understood you, Rhonda. I thought it was a good joke and would have added licorice stuffed in a tube roll as well. Guess they're talking about us going to the market. And I don't really, because I missed some things, but there was discussion of types of peanuts that they might have there. And then Mo chopped in the stuff about the licorice.
I like licorice.
Yeah, and remember when you found the licorice that was stuffed in the tube hole over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is set up.
It's becoming more hard candy than it was something to suck upon, not chew upon.
Well, that was kind of, a fly by the seat of your pants moment there with I couldn't put it down over the writing because it was fighting.
Uh-huh.
That was fighting with that. And I like this, but now I've got a whole packet, and I want y'all to appreciate how much organizational hoop-de-doo stuff went on here before you came on the scene. When I put all these little jobbers in there, little. And I know I've got some already cut out here. There we go. I'm liking that.
Uh-huh.
And do we have, and I know we have some really pretty red background paper.
We do.
We do? We did.
Yeah.
That's what I want on this. Rather than that ugly white stuff.
Well, okay, I don't know if I want to use my super fancy stuff because it seems like kind of a little bit like that's a lot of stuff to be covering over. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm going to try to keep that within the bounds of this.
Okay.
How about that?
I think it's cute. It's good. It's cute.
They can read all that up there, and then if they want to read the rest of it, they can go to the...
Yeah. Go to the website.
Yeah, the place where these people live. On the World Wide Web.
Mm-hmm. I was a little sad. I was looking at their touring schedule, and I don't think they're coming to Texas. A lot of people don't. I will say Trey Crowder's coming in November.
Oh my gosh.
You want to go?
I would love to. And it's going to be cool in November. I do want to tuck the base of that rose underneath that thing. I should really taken that into consideration.
Oh, we got to find somebody to
slammed it down there.
watch the baby so me, you, and Brad can go.
deliver to the
Scott residence.
Scott residence.
Yeah. Or she could even probably hang out with one of her little friends or something. Because it'll probably be late, late night kind of.
Yeah.
It would be nice if they had, they might have afternoon ones, but we're such. I want to go to the late night one where people are all drunk and rowdy. I really like the mid-afternoon comedy show. We can have dinner at 5 still.
You have a long list of druthers there.
I do.
My dear. Okay, look at that, Mariah.
That is super
I think
duper.
that is just cute.
All right. So your thoughts with the red?
Yeah, and I'm hoping it matches the red.
Okay. Well, I think I can work that out.
You think you can work that out? Okay.
But
all right, now you all understand this.
Whoa.
What?
Do I need to cut out the line?
Yeah.
Do you want me to leave the line or make sure the line goes away?
I don't know. I'm not very good at cutting on the line, so I'm not going to be angry with you if you decide that you don't want to follow that line. Because I have a hard time following the line. Okay, so what do we have here? I like this. Look at this, Mariah.
Hold on. Did you show them some of your other ones?
Well, I want those pointy scissors. That
yeah. Okay. Good. See, I got it in her brain.
Yeah.
Now you will. Here's the thing. Don't expect great things from these.
I don't.
They will do
because
exactly.
They're horrible. And this is like,
It's really like these just kind of chew on the edge.
Pushing a rope upstream.
Or that. they're
yeah, they just kind of chew at it.
But that's sort of the effect. But okay.
I just want it to look thorny.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even have to be real nice.
Right. And that ain't the red. Maybe. No. Oh, maybe. Yes. Hey, look at that.
Holy moly, that's fabulous.
All right.
Got this a little close to the edge here. I guess I didn't remember that these scissors were.
Yeah, I had a hard time with the one. I went just with the jagged part, right next to the very edge.
I mean, I even have trouble
I love Randy Rainbow.
Cutting this stuff with like regular paper.
Mm-hmm.
I hope y'all are having fun.
Y'all having fun?
If you're getting tired of, in fact, I'm probably going to quit making. I'm going to do some gel printing today.
Okay.
And I'm going to do gel printing with the thorns and put it on some paper that I prepared the other day. But look at those thorns. I mean, is that not just absolutely gorgeous?
The thorns are cool. And I know I say this every month, but I'm very excited about the new, stuff coming out in August.
Now, see, that's the absolute perfect amount of contrast.
It is.
Isn't that just pretty and elegant?
Well done. Now, what I would like to see on that, perhaps, is I just keep thinking about how much, all right, Darcy does this a lot. Like, when she makes her botanical things, and you don't have to do the line, it's just perfect. But I would like to put, a border around it about a quarter way in, just, in pen, and just sort of like, I think Carrie's done it too. He does it with his things sometimes. I just like that, and I think it would go very nicely with that. Would you like me to do it?
No.
Do you think it? Do you want it?
I don't even know that I want it. I want to look at it for a while and let it simmer on the stove.
Okay. It's going to simmer for a bit, y'all.
It's simmering. Okay, I'm going to put the lid on this. Now, what is it? What do I have over here that I need to address?
All right, I need to glue down.
I'm just bound and determined to use some of these things that we've printed out simply because, well,
yeah,
because we have.
Oh, goodness. You've handed me, like, I don't know how I'm ending up with all the, things to caretake over here.
I don't know what
I'm in a real situation. Things are sticky.
Well, you're just supposed to put them someplace where they don't stick together. I don't have any room over here. No room at the end.
There's no room at the end, y'all. Do I have another postcard? Yes. I'm so glad you did extras, Patricia.
Yeah, and then I went ahead and used that one.
I know, but I have two. I'm using one. Oops. Okay, bye, Sepha. Thanks for hanging.
Sediment. Sentiment. Making me laugh. Okay. Sediment is the stuff that's
right.
Bottom of your toilet that never comes out no matter how much you scrub on it. Okay, where are my little alligator chomping scissors here? You see what I mean there? I'm doing this right in front of you so that you can see
the struggle.
Yes.
The
it's
pain.
real.
Yeah.
Sometimes it requires more than one chomp, and then you've got a really nice raggedy.
Yeah.
Raggedy. So sometimes it's just best if you don't try to cut it out neatly.
That's what I was saying. Don't feel bad about that, and don't expect good things, and just kind of chew at it.
This is one of those times when looks like our kitty eats paper.
Mm-hmm.
If it's sticking out someplace. Okay, now this is where you just have to kind of decide, well, I'm going to have it in this area here, because this tissue paper stuff, trying to do the back of that is just absolutely stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm just whooping these suckers out.
Well, it's nice when the art has already, it's like you're set up. You just glue down a few things and you're like, yep, that's awesome.
That's good. Wow, I love that.
See, get over there and get yours. Download it.
Absolutely.
I love that.
That's a good one, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. That's a very good one.
Well, now I'm kind of getting down to the.
Oh, I know what I was gonna say on the whole allergy to peanut thing. So, I knew a mom, and what they were doing because her son was allergic, with their pediatrician. So you need to consult the doctor. The people kind of know what they're doing sometimes. Hopefully. But just like a gradual, and they would do it at the doctor's office. Exposure to the peanuts, and that way you build up a resistance.
Well, hot diggity.
It can be done in certain, instances, but again, please consult the doctor.
Yeah, well, you definitely want to be near a doctor when you're doing that kind of stuff because
yeah, you go into anaphylactic shock and you're gonna
DEAD.
Unalive yourself.
Goners.
Oh yeah, see. Oh yeah, see. Carla's doing it. She goes to the doctor's office and chews peanuts while he stands with an EpiPen. Like, have you kind of I'm kind of curious. Like, how did it start out? Like, just one peanut, one little peanut, like a little bite of one. Like, I'm curious. Kind of, what's the breakdown?
I'm sure glad I made extras of these things.
I am too.
I mean, I want you to notice how absolutely stunning that.
And let me tell you, this one in particular is quite tricky because those little in between parts, if you're too rough with it, they move and then it smushes. So she's a professional over there. You too at home can be one. You just got to keep practicing at it.
Okay, so I wanted gotta remember the place because the air conditioner's on, it's blowing off.
I know when I was
looping my paper.
When I was talking to you in your bedroom, remember, and I had the one person, I was like, it's just blowing all over the place. Yes, we would like, Carla, film it. We're very interested in this. Yes, and we're only laughing because we know that you are being watched.
And this is wet strength tissue.
I think Carla's a good sport. I know she is. Hi, Diane.
Is that Diane down under?
No, this is Diane Olsen.
So I think that this is kind of cool, where we've got this sort of ghosty image of the hoochie-doo thing. And then we've got the darker image of the rose here. Kind of like that. Now let's look over here and see what Mariah did with my... See, I told her to make it small.
Did I make it small?
Oh, you did. It's absolutely perfect.
This is why you should know a graphic designer. Luckily,
yeah, somebody who knows how to run a
typeset.
Piece of
I also did
usagami paper through the. Oh, you need to tell them about your little observation.
Yes. Okay. So I guess I just got lucky on my first attempt. I was like, okay, this is no problem. Boom, it worked. Fantastic. So today, that was not the experience I had. I'm like, okay, well, what did I do last time that I'm not doing now? And basically, you've got to hit 3 points at the top and bottom of
I'll show you the one that
adhering the
ate up.
Right, adhering the tissue paper or usagami or whatever lightweight, super, see-through kind of paper onto regular paper to then send through the printer. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It has to have 3 points of contact across the, top and bottom for it to go through and not get eaten up. Had boiled peanuts in Georgia.
I thought they were gross.
They're all right. I mean,
Ugh.
it's like eating beans. Because, like, they are. See, they're a legume. I saw that posting the thing. They're not a nut. There's
I thought it was absolutely disgusting, and I
legume.
promised if I didn't puke, I was never going to put that in my mouth again.
Not again. Hey, do you want it centered all the way, or you want it a little up at the top, or?
Yeah, you know I don't mind that larger thing
Yeah.
at the bottom.
Me either. You taught me that. Y'all know about that? Now, I'm not using that glue, and I don't want that glue either. You know what I am going do I want to do that? I think I do want to do that. We're going to use the double sticky tapey. That's what we're going to do. And I think before I do that, what I really, really like is hoodie. Oh yeah, I've watched people. I think the first person I saw do that technique, Leander, was Peg, Two Old Crows. Remember when she made like those Santa Claus things with the tape in the see-through thing? So if you put the tape over the copy paper and then you rub it, basically you create like a see-through-y situation. She doesn't know what I'm talking about, but y'all do, I think. Okay.
Got to get that point of that leaf right into that negative space there. Struggling, and this paper is annoying as. And of course that's not even.
Tickle in my throat.
Just gonna have to do.
Okay, look at this. Here's my addition to this. Isn't that lovely? The blue border.
Oh yes, it is. White.
Okay, I gotta wipey my hands so it just stays to the border.
Sleeves are just a little.
Yeah, I have never tried that technique.
Yeah, I can trim these leaves down. And
it was so funny. Brad watches because he watches the streams here, so he starts to get like for you wherever your little for you thing is, like your recommendations and such. He starts to get crafty videos and things, and then he'll bring them to me. He's like, "Hey, could you guys do this? Did you know about this?"
I'm cutting down the. And see, I know this kind of stuff. I don't think I would necessarily like to watch this.
Well, we're having good conversation, so you just keep doing your thing over there. Y'all are good, right? Y'all are good. And some people like to watch you with like figuring out placement and stuff. They've commented about that in the.
Well, that's good because this is.
She's struggling a little.
I'm struggling a little. And then once I get this tissue paper down, it doesn't squish around.
No, it does not slidey. See, Addie says, yes, I enjoy watching P Collage. And then Cheryl goes, oh, is there art going on? Cheryl. A little bit. There's a little bit of art. Thought chit. Look at us doing multiple things.
I've got so dadgum much glue on my hands. I'm having a hard time getting stuff to stick.
I know. I had to clean up my situation over here. I was in the same boat. The glue was too much.
Okay.
Hey, Lloyd Paul.
I think this is done. I'll let Mariah cut around the edge, and I really think you can,
It's like I'm just the finisher.
She's the finisher. Yeah.
Not the punisher. The finisher.
I think that looks really cool. I'm mucho happy with that.
Are you gonna? Oh, you got 29 minutes.
Okay, so I need to talk about and I need to do my other thing that I'm going to do here. Okay, I showed you this, but what I basically want Mariah to do is I want her to copy this.
Okay.
Before I start doing any other things to it. And this was kind of a okay, so
learning experience.
Okay, so the tissue paper was a crap job, glue down, and this created some problems with the shiny stuff.
This is really how she works through things. It's
yeah, we've got lots of little wrinkly things going on there. And I don't know if they can be, squished out or
right.
Or whatever. But anyway, if we copy this, it's not going to be an issue.
Okay.
It'll look much like this. And I just think this looks very cool. I think we should send that off to the Dropkick Murphys and tell them we're loving on their music.
And they should probably come to Texas at some point.
Yeah.
Give us some VIP.
I just found my glue. It's right there all along.
She's all right.
Because this is expensive stuff. I mean, I only use this on the Primo.
Here, look.
And I don't know that. Oh, wow. That looks so cool.
So just the scrapbook paper, makes me sad when I think about some of the scrapbook paper because
yeah,
Tuesday morning, that's where we get it all. Those, I like the multi-packs with the very, like that one was for Valentine's or whatever. So it had all these different pinks and reds and whatever.
Yeah.
That's a very useful pack of.
Love that. And we knew when we saw it, we just grabbed it up. Just
yeah,
boom.
That was going to be good stuff.
Boom, boom. Okay. Everybody see that?
Yeah.
Now we
we
have had a request that we have a better thumbnail.
Yeah, Gerald, I fixed them. I've been a little lazy. I don't know if anybody else has noticed, but Gerald, Gerald,
she's had other things that have been keeping her occupied,
like doing the printables and the all that. I was up until I think 10:20 last night getting it done, but I enjoy it. So again, not complaining.
Not complaining.
Just saying that there is only a certain amount of time.
There's an example of a smushed one.
There's smush.
Yeah, you got one leaf out of.
And one day she will find that mini journal. 5. That is right, Sophia. That is exactly right. Mine's sitting right there. I know where mine's at. Hers is buried over there. I just know it. She stuffed it like in one of the little cubby hold things, and it's just not
safe,
visible.
Because I uncover all kinds of things over here all the time. I think I'm pretty much done with where have all the flowers gone.
Okay. Yes.
Now I did have,
and I'm kind of done with the Dropkick Murphys.
Okay.
If you want a new song, you can, or we can, move along. It's up to you. I think these are fun. I love that we get to use all kinds of different techniques. I think that in itself has been fun. And then on top of, the whole idea.
Don't throw these little pieces away that you think are crap. Because this may just be exactly what you need.
I mean, that one whole postcard was made out of the Breyer offs and the who's it, what's it.
Okay. Alligator scissors are going back to Mariah, so that we'll know where they are the next time I want to use them. I do have some brown ones over here, but
Oh, that's where those are. She keeps those. Those are the decal that. Why didn't you use those? Because those are really the ones I wanted, but I didn't find them.
no, I wanted that chompy business. After I saw you do that, I was like, yeah, that's what I want.
But she noticed she didn't want to admit that right away. I just wanted to point that out to y'all.
Now here's a really nice star that I should not get rid of because
Put it back in the pile of all the.
Put it back in the pile. Alrighty. Let's see. I know we've got some things to pull here. Well, this is just kind of gross on both sides. I guess we'll just
Gross on both sides.
Trade it out here. Put this one down here because it's clean. And see what's on the back of this. Oh, look. More.
Jenny, I do have a plan. And see, Mo knows my plan a little bit because I talked to her about it last night a little bit.
Your plan for what?
August. I was inspired, but I'm not going to talk about it too much. No details yet.
Well, she hasn't talked to me about it at all, so.
Well, that's because she would tell y'all.
I probably would. I would forget that I wasn't supposed to.
Yeah. Well, Sherry, you can come see us. She keeps getting Texas tourism ads on her TV.
Yeah, well, don't go to the hill country.
Yeah, no doubt.
Boy, that's another, lovely thing about Texas politics.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, did you see how that ripped on the edge there? Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, but right up to the paint.
Uh-huh. I'm kind of liking that. Don't have to
Nice.
get out my chomper scissors.
Cheryl made 5 masterboards out of her scraps recently. She said it was therapeutic.
Absolutely. Highly recommend that.
Are you thinking about what you're going to do?
Thinking about stuff. I'm thinking about. Okay, I got to get this up because I don't necessarily want my next one to do that.
Uh-huh.
Don't care about those things out there because I don't think that's going to be like our big hoop-de-doo factor.
Yeah.
These edges, you saw what it did.
Wow.
And, sometimes that's not a big deal.
Diane made 10 masterboards out of her scraps the other day.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's some dedicated work there. I sent some of mine off to my swap partner.
Lori,
yeah.
Lori, it's on its way.
Really, honestly.
I threw some extra things in because I was cleaning off my desk. So, you got extra. Because I was just like, okay.
I went through some of my...
She said it didn't even put a dent in them. So your experience was not therapeutic.
All right.
Oh, that's crazy.
Huh?
Every once in a while, Gray's TV just switches all the ads to Spanish.
Really?
I get that on YouTube every once in a while. I get Spanish ads, and I'm like, what did I watch that it thinks that, that was interesting? I try to think about, all right, well, what did I watch that keyed in that I would be like, Spanish language channel kind of, like full on Spanish.
Okay. So, here's the dealio. I've got this.
She did more to it.
Yeah. Well, they were kind of, when I did it through the thing, I had to come back and paint them in. But, I was okay. I didn't mind doing that. But it's kind of a nod to where have all the flowers gone? Where have all the young men?
Oh yeah, and there was
On
some,
to
you need to go
graveyards.
back to the comment the comments. You've got some comments that you need to read.
Okay. But now what I thought here, rather than, this is going to be, I'm going to have to, because this particular stencil I've already mucked it up. I yanked it up and broke some things. But I think what I really want is I really want the majority of this to be this here rather than this and this. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so I've got blue.
Mm-hmm.
I've got red.
Mm-hmm.
And now these are going to be white.
Okay. You're going to do a flop off.
A flop off.
Because you need the lines.
I need the lines.
You need to make sure that you utilize your open paint.
Thank you, ma'am, for reminding me. I've got it handy. But,
Wonderful. Bye, Leandra. Thank you so much.
Never hurts to. Yeah. And the reason we're going with this is because not only is it going to allow me to pick that up, it's going to be juicier. And I can probably get some multiples. I ought to have another thing ready to go here.
You should.
Thank you, Mariah, for reminding me about that.
I don't like to assume, that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Well, one never should. Oh, no.
I tell that to Brad, too. I'm like, I know, I get it, that you do know what you're doing, but what if you don't? And then I didn't say anything.
Yes.
I need to say something.
Because then they'll say, well, you didn't say anything.
Exactly. I would much rather say something and us have that conversation about why are you always telling me? It's just a better rap. Mm-hmm.
There's some funky stuff going on here. I don't know what the funky stuff is all about. Okay, I'm not cleaning off my brayer just yet, but don't panic because it's going to be okay.
You are gonna have, because that was a lot of masterboard. It's kind of trippy that the one in there is, I don't, okay. Forgot that's what we were doing. Okay. I was worried. Oh goodness, it's a little, it's grippy. And you just gotta lay it down. Yeah, and I don't know why you were fighting with it there.
Well, because it was hooked up on this corner over here and it wasn't going where I wanted it to go.
It had its own mind. I think that the thorns won.
I think I did. Sons of guns.
Pew pew.
Okay. Well,
I like it.
I don't know.
I know it wasn't exactly what you wanted.
It isn't. It certainly isn't exactly what I wanted, but we're gonna go ahead and see if we can pick up some interesting stuff here.
Sorry, we've been staying
Should
up
be
very
able
late.
to. I mean,
You got 15 minutes. Yes, Sophia. He fought the thorns and the thorns won.
okay, well, that's kind of underwhelming.
It was. You put out a lot of paint.
I did. And I don't, I'm just kind of getting bored with this. Haven't used this color in a long time.
We've been doing a lot of black, white, and silver, and then lots of red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What you looking for?
I was looking to see if there's anything there.
Oh. It's trippy because your thorns have that one in it. It's stopped there with the silver paint. It's kind of tripping me out, Ooh. Now, I don't know if this is going to give you what you think it is, but
I don't either.
it looks pretty right now.
It do.
Is this the Astrobite paper?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the Nina Astrobites 65-pound, I think it is. Kind of, it's not really cover, but it's, ooh. Oh.
Now see, that's looking cool. Look at
That's
this down here on this
yes.
end.
There you go.
Yeah, some good stuff. If you keep at it long enough, you know what?
Mm-hmm. Something good will happen.
Something will happen. This is the rest of my open white paint here.
Aw, Carla, we love you.
Why are we love her?
She says she's nodding off. They say you'll do that with voices you feel comfortable with.
Oh, yeah.
We need to pep it up. Yeah, it did look really cool on the dark paper. Kathy liked that on the dark paper. Okay, so Cheryl says, I struggle with stencils sometimes. If I wanted brown thorns with a light background, how would I go about doing that? Okay. So
I struggle with the same
she
stuff.
does. I got you.
It's a spatial thing.
I got you. So in this particular situation with the thorns, what you would want to do is you would put down the brown paint. Ideally, the paint would be something very open or at least have a pretty slow drying time. You put down.
That's why I'm getting lots. I don't using the open white with the fluid
right
over here.
So there's kind of two things that you may get, and especially if you utilize the open paint. So put down the brown paint, put the stencil down. First thing is you're going to be able to try to get, oh, that looks really cool. Or you could use brown paper, like this would be the situation. If you want brown thorns, you get brown paper and then use white. Then you're good.
Look at that. Isn't that absolutely
yeah, that's
brilliant?
Pretty stunning.
Stunning.
Then what you do is you do the flop off. So you use your stencil, flop off, and then that way you're going to have the lines, the brown lines. And then see how P has right now? You're also getting lines on the plate. This is less likely to pull up exactly like this unless you let it dry, then put down more paint, this, that, the other.
So, see, what I'm going to do is let that dry.
Because otherwise, if you roll something over that, it's just going to turn to mush.
Because it still has the open paint. The image is not going to stay. That's what happened on that other one.
Yeah. So you could get a twofer of the lines, but if you want it to be like right then and there, it's the flop off you're looking for with the paint.
Yeah. Okay.
She says she's got it. All right.
See that? Now this is the flop off.
Oh yay, Darcy!
Kind of certainly wasn't my best effort there.
She was fighting
with this. I should have taken time to roll my paper because see this edge sticking up here.
Caught it.
That caught that edge of the.
And did you see it?
Brambles.
And it spattered too.
Yeah, look at that. See that?
There was a tussle and some spitting.
A lot going on there.
There's a lot going on.
I absolutely. I don't know if this is going to be a postcard.
I love it though. I think you need to keep that. Here, I'll give y'all a little hint. She needs to keep that for August because I think it would come in handy.
All right,
if you want to put it over here, because otherwise it'll end up in a pile and we won't see it until, you know.
Yeah, hell freezes over. Maybe sooner than you think.
Okay. No, that's right.
Let's see here. All right, I'm handing you this, and you can be in charge of. And then okay. I love handing her things because then I can say.
She's still convinced to have her little chopper, which I don't, but
I don't know where the sucker is.
It's fine.
All right, well, I don't know. What else do I... Oh, I think I've got some more stuff to pull back here real quick.
A clue a day for August? Okay. Y'all have to remind me.
Look here. This is
Ooh.
patriotic. Sorta.
Sorta.
Oh.
No. I think we were kind of a question whether it was going to come up. Because there were so many layers, right?
Yeah, and seeing I did it right up to the edge.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a good thing to do either. And see, it's tearing the paper's tearing away from the. If I can get the dadgum thing started without it tearing, I'll be okay.
Gail, you can post on our community thing here on YouTube. Now, okay, this is one thing I have learned. And I haven't really investigated it because I keep forgetting. And I think about it when I'm on my computer. Well, the community thing to interact with it, when y'all post to it, I don't see it like the back end from YouTube. I have to be on my phone. It's a mobile situation. So there's that.
Okay. Well, okay, this seems to be the side that's pulling the easiest, so.
I hear you, Gail. I really do. Hey, I think you're doing, considering. I can't believe it all came up.
Well, that's the beauty of titanium white as your
Hello, Jessie.
full layer.
Happy birthday. Hers was yesterday. We have quite the birthday crew in July. Wow.
I think my sister's birthday is today. It's either today or tomorrow. I'll have to call her. Okay, well, just mucked up a little bit on the edge and lost a little bit of that edge there. Mm-hmm. But look at that.
That's very wonderful.
I think that this can become a patriotic
and if
postcard.
Yeah, if we scanned it in, you could get almost the whole thing. And I might have to do it in sections, but or I'll just photograph it. That's what I'll do with that one. My scanner's only, it's like a little top bed thing. It's only 8.5 by 11. Bless you, Brad. I don't know if y'all heard him sneeze, but he did.
He sneezes like I do. It's very loud.
That was actually pretty quiet for him, but
he must have muffled it.
All right, you got 7 minutes. Yeah.
All right.
Funny little window there.
Funny little window there. All right. And I can't remember what we had out there. And there's some stuff on there, but remember, it's not going to come off. It didn't come off at the last one.
Right.
But what I think
it's just they're teasing people.
Is what do I have left here in my little? I think I've used up all the little saying things. Oh no, here. All right, this is great. It's gonna fit in there almost exactly.
And so, what's the plan here?
What the plan is I'm going to take off a little bit more with tape here.
Oh, Carla said that pull would be pretty across of a t-shirt. This one. We'd have to come up with a good saying, like, we did with this one. But I like that idea.
No, I think it will for sure.
Maybe we could, once I photograph it, I can post it over Makers and say, you know, give us a good tagline or whatever. How do people say that when they're like, caption this? That's what it is.
See?
Look at that.
You think that should be the one, or should this be the one?
Did y'all read some of those?
What?
Some of your.
Oh, my sayings?
Mm-hmm.
Be vigilant. Speak out.
Mm-hmm.
Liberty and justice for all. Okay, so have we just, we don't really need to decide that right now because this is not going to be what I'm pulling this with. And
Right.
I don't know why I'm being all anal about
Because
that.
you were just excited about the
I was about the window working out.
She whistles while she works on windows.
Okay, now here's the problema.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't want that middle part to even
Hey, Dawn.
have anything on it. So we're going to try something that I don't know. I've never done this before. Just going to put down a piece of paper there.
Hey, Diane. We were talking about you earlier. I very much enjoyed
Down
last
under?
night.
Down under Diane?
I was telling P, I was like, that's what she should be called, Down Under Diane. Diane from Down Under. I don't know if you want that or not, but you know, you're welcome. We got a lot of names for Diane, actually. Because we know multiple Dianes.
We have multiples.
So,
yes.
you know, you have to have you have to have an indicator.
Yeah, and a geographic indicator is down. I like to say down under.
Uh-huh. Yes, and welcome to those of y'all that have come in. We got 3 minutes. A lot can happen. You just never know. If you would give those thumbsy upsies, and if you've made it to the end and you hadn't, thumbsy upsies.
Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe, do all that YouTubey business if one does. It's much appreciated.
Okay, now see why I did that?
Block it out.
So that I can use whatever pull color here, and it doesn't matter.
Doesn't mess
And
up
that's
your
going to
window.
be, and then I'm going to pull that up.
Your winder.
It's going to be a winder.
Mm-hmm. That's how you say it in Texan. A back winder.
Winder. Okay, let's
There's a
see
D in
here.
there.
We're going to try some of my new
Things are falling off the cart, lady.
paint from the... Why is that not standing?
Yeah, Sonia wanted to know. She's our art fairy godmother.
Our art fairy godmother.
More Aura paint showed up. Era.
You can tell this is
Mm-hmm. Winder.
virgin bottle. It's not opening.
Mm-hmm. Oh, liberty and justice for all. Honor.
Oh, yeah.
We can
That,
use...
and you could make it big typewritery.
Well, I gotta find one that, you know, allows for commercial use. That one that you like so much is not.
Really?
That's why I can't, like, use it for things that we sell. Yeah. I mean, that's the right thing to do. I don't know if they come hunting you down. I really don't know.
What about dignity, honor, and loyalty to our Constitution? Not buffoonery, treason, and betrayal.
It's a lot for... I mean, do you want the art to show, or do you want me to, you know? So,
Oh, I think it'll work.
I got another project, it seems. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wonderful. It's usually good
What?
when we talk about Diane. Yes, it's good. Oh, that's right. That would be a good connection. And Laura, you still here? You listening, girl? We need to get you hooked up with Diane at the Messy Palette so that y'all could do, because she has a, like, you go on her show and stuff. There's lots of folks here you should hook up with. Make it happen, y'all. Getting people connected. I
swear to God, if that other stuff comes off, I'm going to be so PO'd.
You should tell it. Talk to it. It's 5 o'clock, and I got to go. Got some good trouble to get into. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. It was a very, very fun stream. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you came in late, highly recommend coming back and watching the Thursday Thoughts, because, you know, that's what our Thursdays, we love it the most. Some of us do.
Okay, we're just going to let that go ahead and simmer.
Simmer.
I've still got some other stuff over here that I can work on and collage with, and
We'll be back on Sunday, y'all. Until then,
love you.
like a
Long haul.
bye, guys.